of great decisions.
Where is your Kevlar, my friend? Alright, so happy with a cursory
Just
glance.
follow Sixer this whole round. See what he does. And analyze that.
Alright, Danko, you can commentate then. Commentate Sixer.
Sixer, shoulder peeking Ivy at the moment. Avoiding contact because he doesn't have armor. Actually, he doesn't have anything because he did not buy. Does have $800 in the bank. Still waiting patiently for someone to come Ivy. Now he's not shoulder peeking anymore. He's just actually taking the fight because much has changed since he shoulder peeked. The other side of things, we have a B fake from Kerrigan. Back to Sixer, still shoulder peeking. Sees Nico. Fires off a shot. And back to you, Dan.
Well, Scream is doing some damage here. He's got himself one pickoff already. Sixer will fall back and away towards the bomb train, and Scream gets another one. Kerrigan falls, but 3 versus 3. Now 2 players for ENVYUS as they try to establish this one. Sixer is finding himself in a position to play off of RPK potentially. Alu spots Sixer, easily taking him down there, and a nice finishing blow there onto RPK. Alu saves the day. 3 frags from him. He made $900 with the kill reward there. Very nice.
Well, Sixer has 2,200 at least.
Oh, I've got all this money.
You
can buy UMP and full armor.
now. Just spend all the money.
Oh, double eco. It's double eco from Sixer. Oh no, he's picked up a 5.7.
Did he buy it though? Was it dropped?
Picked up a 5.7.
No,
He bought it. He had 22
bought
and now he's got 17. So he's still looking good for AWP on the first buy round. He would need 1,500 at least for that plus armor. Plus that Kevlar game on, along with a helmet. XMS above the smokes, but he will be spotted and swatted. Old school bomb tactics. I kind of missed that big bucket of sand. People used to. Well, it was more of a bucket than a barrel, a large bucket, I would say. It had a lid.
It should not be in the game. It shouldn't have been in the game, Jay.
I liked it. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Of course you did. Oh man. You can just throw the smoke on the front of it and just plant behind it. Just sort of plant behind it and just be completely safe, that is. It's not very fair, James. You're a fan of unfair things.
I think some things could shoot through it, but I mean it was pretty much a free bomb plant everywhere.
It was, yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Pistols for the CT side again, not having much success. How many kills do they have, actually? Okay, they've got some kills. They've got some kills here and there. And we will soon be on the buy. Meanwhile, producer Patrick can turn the lights on because we're at darkness right now. That'd be great. Right then, it's AWP time. Well, is Sixer going to buy this round? He hasn't bought yet. Okay, there we go. So maybe he was just going to eco forever.
Also buys head armor instead of a smoke. Or the fuse kit.
Well then. Now then. Let's see who's going towards Ivy. No one for now. Nobody. So Sixer will be staring at the walls for the time being, unless he can make it towards this green train and look towards main. We've got smokes raining in, but is it another fast play from FaZe? Could it be a fake, perhaps? The bomb seems to be going towards B, and we've got the CTs repositioning. Kerrigan's going to be the sacrificial lamb with the Mac-10, but in the meantime, RPK holding things down towards B.
Oh, Kerrigan very unlucky not to kill Happy, down to 3 HP. Kishima Nico to save the situation. Nico might be able to actually get a plant, though, if he's able to get onto the bomb site, which he can. But he's looking for frags. They know that to win the round, they will need to make these frags happen, but he does eventually get the plant. Happy's very low. XMS and Six are also about half health, so there's a very reasonable chance that the round could be won here. Nico picks off one more. He's going to have to do a lot more damage than that, though. 2 more players to find for him to steal this round away. Next one comes fairly easy for Nico, and a single bullet off of the peak from Nico to finish off Happy. Fancy stuff.
Damn.
4-0 FaZe salvaging that round.
That was a 4v2, wasn't it?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was a 2v3 and Sixer died first.
Quite the round from the remainder of FaZe. 2 people from Envy. No kills just yet, so they'll need to turn up soon, otherwise dominance may be compounded for the FaZe clan. Starting with 2 people in the B-bomb site are Envy, but I mean really, what does it matter at this point with the equipment they have? Almost nothing, the odd pistol here and there. FaZe seems maybe going for the same play, but without Carrigan charging into A on his own. No need for it on this occasion with the AKs moving through. RPK again delivering the kill, but now the remainder of Envy will be coming through the choke point. Kills continue to rain in until Scream of the Deagle. 2 headshots for him. It's a 2-on-2. No Kevlar on these players, but Rain 11 HP. Sixer, can he get his first kill on the board?
No.
Moving in with the USP. Not close to any weapons. Moving back. What is he trying to go after? He thinks maybe someone's behind him. But they're both on the site. There it is. Rain taken down. Can he rescue the gun though? Go for the gun. Go for the gun.
Well, he's keeping Carrigan on the site for some reason. Carrigan's still hanging out, and so he will actually die. Sixer gets both remaining kills.
Sick play.
Sick plays.
Well, he got 1 kill.
5-0.
FaZe just faking their previous anti-eco round where they actually threw the smokes of NTR. Now they threw the smokes of B. Model adjustment. Still a lot of casualties. Great headshots from Scream. And now Rain is going to burst outside. Is he going to find the kill? Will he catch? Sixer off guard, of course he will. Doesn't get the kill though. Scream gets punished instead. Rain just holding his ground outside. Will someone deal with this man?
Well, Sixer is going to get a fragment to Alu, but he is about to get flanked, I think. The smoke is still there to help him be covered, but he's going to have to dart into the smoke, and that makes him, well, forces him into the hands of Nico. And Nico is unforgiving. He's without mercy, and that'll be a very swift round.
Kiyoshima, a man who's finally enjoying stability on the FaZe clan. Done well to avoid all the French shuffles, and is living the good life. In the UK, actually.
Yeah, I mean, his English is actually just amazing. He's got really good English.
UK boys, Kiyoshima.
I think he's been in the UK for quite a long time, actually, right?
Yeah,
Maybe even a couple of years or something.
For a while. Can commonly be seen at UK lands as well. Always making it to headlines. Kiyoshima is playing in this UK mix. Is this his new team? No, it's not his new team, guys. Everybody calm down.
He was teamless, not insane.
Yeah, he actually played for the team that I last played for. Obviously, the roster was extremely different to the roster that I was on, but that is a fact. 6-0. Envy buying bits and bobs, things here and there. The odd piece of furniture. They're at Sunday Market, and they've got themselves some bargains. Even got a French gun onto XMS. But we can't expect much from them in this round because they are still ill-equipped. They've done their best, but it won't be enough for this round. Surely, surely not. So we did speculate that Train would be worse, and it seems to be true for the time being at least. Is there hope, Dan? Yanko? Either of you?
There's always hope, James.
I think that's the most positive thing you've ever said. Ever. Like, you know, hope, promising and uplifting. Uplifting words from Yanko.
Yes, James, hope dies last.
And there it is. That.
Well, double up from ENVYUS. Happy picking one up as well as Sixer, and we'll have to see if things can change in this full buy. FaZe have done pretty well mixing up the pace actually, and you know, throwing in fakes. Just rushing out onto the yard, getting Rain into a very deep position. He's been very, very strong in those spots. And we get a flash? No. And the interesting thing here with potentially no flash is that a lot of players actually wait for the flash on the CT side and then peek afterwards. And then sort of pre-fire, and that's a pretty solid play in the current meta. But no flash there from FaZe, perhaps anticipating such a play. And they actually do lose a player, so this is going to start off well for ENVYUS. A 5 versus 4 for them, with just over a minute left.
1 minute 10 on the clock. RPK's at a great angle to avoid flashbangs from the low ground. Flashbangs on the high, I imagine, would probably go beyond his head. As I say that, of course, it goes straight in his face. But FaZe, that's a great timed Molotov from the CT side. So their timing will be somewhat ruined. And look at the positioning of ENVY. They've got 2 players next to ladder, 2 players in B, and 6 with an off angle towards Ivy. So they're pretty convinced that nobody's going to be pushing from main. FaZe biding their time, and ENVY are almost completely static. RPK with a slight repositioning, perhaps to be better poised to have a 2-man push with his teammate. And indeed, it's working well. That's really good cover from the bomb trade. Here's Karrigan running up, and will take him down promptly as well. Alu finally to trade, but it's a 2 versus 4 here for CT.
Alu gets a pick off, creates some space, but the flank, as you mentioned, incredibly quick. And it's something that they had to deal with. A nice tap from Nico. Still 3 players left to find, though, for the clutch. It will be very difficult, and in fact, he will be shut down. 1 round for ENVYUS. They actually get themselves on the board, and by and large, it's you could say that it is due to the fact that FaZe didn't have any presence on the map. ENVYUS read it very well. They had 2 players in Pop Dog for a fast flank.
Yes, that really does seem to be the go-to setup these days. 2 players in Pop Dog. Gives you a lot of control of, obviously, ladder, but also team mid. And allows you to play 2B, basically. The weak point is Ivy, obviously.
XMS, you appear to be on fire. I suggest you move.
The AWP, he does not need any help.
XMS has lost most of his life, unfortunately, on the bomb train, but let's see what impact he can have on the remainder of the round, which is most of the round. Happy moving out of connector. That's a lovely shot into Nico. Can he get Kishima as well? No. Rain with a second frag onto XMS, so indeed, he was not long for this world. An advantage now for the T. Screen picked off as well, going for some bursts, but it's not going to work out for him. 2 on, never mind. Everyone's dead. Everybody's dead, and ENVY has been reset after winning just 1 round. $2,000 to $3,500 won't be enough for a buy, and this is looking pretty ropey for ENVYUS.
It is interesting the way FaZe executes these outer pushes. They first throw 1 smoke, basically, just outside towards between the green and the red train, but then a second wave comes in and they just throw, probably forcing ENVYUS to second guess themselves with their rotations, forcing them to maybe throw their incendiaries a bit more early than they'd like to.
Easy plan outside for FaZe, but there's not much to work with. Sixer will pick somebody off with a P250, but there is a return frag, and there's no way really back through the choke points for ENVYUS. FaZe looking at making it a fast 9. Another frag from P250. RPK will be eliminated though, and that is the round done and dusted. ENVY have to, their money really sucks still. So likely to see a half buy of some description. Almost actually a full eco. Pretty much a basically very close to a full eco from ENVYUS. Invested very little money in this round.
We got 2,900 invested. Scream's gone Deagle and full armor. We'll see what he can get done. We're going to be looking to him for most of the kills here. Happy's got a CZ though, so around the corners of these trains that can be quite powerful. I equipped the CZ recently, but I'm not having any fun with it, so I think back to the 5.7 for me. Right then, FaZe, what is your play? Slowly moving towards Ivy, getting into position to bring pain to the A sites. Ali looking for entries with Rain ahead of him. They don't know the status of Pop Dog. Oh, Rain getting his bell run. Got to be careful now. Don't want that AK to fall into CT hands. That's going to speed up the rest of FaZe clan as they need to support their teammate. He will just hold the pop dog area. The CT does, streaming in from Connector, managing to get a kill onto Karrigan. And again, Rain could easily disappear pretty quickly. There's Nico gone in the meantime, but Alu's still above the trains. Rain disappearing, and it's RPK alone. Oh, the burst fire! Just about gets there. Looks like Ali might drop. 4 players picked off for Envy, but it's not enough. It's 1 to 10. I don't think FaZe are too perturbed. Perturbed. Let's go with that.
Yeah, the score just keeps growing and growing for FaZe. It really doesn't seem like ENVYUS have too much to offer at the moment against the likes of FaZe Clan. And I did expect it, but maybe not to this extent. We have the double ops out again for ENVYUS. Now they have the full list of buys. Missed shot from Sixer. Happy he's not going to miss though. Taking down a Rain. And Rain, obviously, we've seen him trying to just run into that teammate getting a forward position. This might force them to go for an execution style play though, but they lose another player, and that's a lot of nades gone. They still have a good chunk of nades on the 3 remaining players, but it's hard to get everybody in position to throw them at this rate and still in a timely manner take the positions on the outside. So it looks like they're almost just giving this round up at this point. Nico walking in through the smoke, offering himself up. Now Kiyoshima and Karrigan can have some fun, perhaps.
FaZe might be on the buy again if they are to lose this round. They might just have enough in the coffers. It looks like Kishima and Karrigan will, but grenades will be lacking. And again, they want to at least do some damage in this round. A bomb plant would be a humongous bonus. Can they avoid Happy's repositioning? RPK on the site, Happy on the high ground. Does Karrigan dare walk through? I think he's been spotted. Happy repositioning. And now it's Karrigan alone, waiting for RPK. But he won't be able to take him down. RPK, in fairness, he's had a fair few kills here over towards the B bomb site. Doing much better than his teammates. 15 kills, so he's having a pretty good game despite the situation for the rest of the team. So we'll see if Envy can now string some rounds together. Indeed, FaZe do have a pretty good buy for this round. Even better than I expected, getting wiped out in the previous.
Alright, so another attempt at maybe playing the picking style. But again, they know there's 2 AWPs out there, so I wouldn't be surprised if FaZe, try to rely on some smoke plays. Get themselves into position, pressure the AWPers. Get onto a faster bomb plant. But they are running a default, really. They've got presence pretty much everywhere on the map at this point except Pop Dog. Karrigan's alone at Ali. Ali, as you can see at main. So Karrigan with the forward smoke. It's really good to throw these smokes again. Just the presence, the pressure that you apply by doing it is really brilliant. And of course, you can potentially, if you get throw it deep, you can shut down, as we see here, the angles from Sixer towards teammate. Karrigan can get close, meanwhile. Now this is interesting. ENVYUS have taken the double pop dog setup again as well. And Karrigan's making the play through the smoke. Oh, he's found his way onto the site. This is pretty huge. He's getting so much information right now for his team. He can even get through to Connector. He can just completely bypass the pop dog players, every single player on A, and he can just gut the B defense before they know what's happened. There's one player spotted. Has he been spotted? I think that he maybe has not actually. At least it's not being called. Karrigan takes down RPK. The trade comes in, but now the push is real, and Nico swiftly deals with Happy.
Mad that Karrigan got so deep without seeing a single player, but so smart to realize that CTs would not be just standing in that smoke. Sixer forced away from CT, but Rain, he needs to reposition before he gets pinched by the players coming through Connector. Kishima with a great angle, making life even more difficult for Envy. At what point do they consider a save? It might be too difficult to continue to push, and indeed they'll hold on to what they have. But again, great play from Karrigan, presence of mind. He knows that it's the CTs doesn't make sense for them to stand through his smoke. So despite them re-smoking, he knows that he, in most cases, if you play a scenario about 100 times, most of the time, he's going to be fine to just walk through. What's going on, Yanko?
How can that happen ever? Like, he even flashed. He even threw a pop flash. So how can the players not get the call that someone can walk out Ivy because Sixer is on the other side of that smoke?
That is a good question.
But things are not yet lost. Sixer did say that AWP, he can have a lot of impact for his team in this round. Needs to probably be a bit more aggressive and find an opening. Otherwise, not much can be done. Decides to go for the same spot yet again. Kerrigan gets punished for his aggression. Rain trades the kill. Scream is still in the bomb site. Where is that?
Yeah, that was Scream. Happy doing some damage. Maybe consolation damage at this point. We'll see if the AWP can be rescued by FaZe or if it even matters. Ray's got the money to drop one for Alu, and indeed he will do exactly that. 12-2. Last round of the first half. And FaZe are not looking good.
FaZe not looking good.
Envy are not looking good.
You got the DDK bug.
Yeah. I don't know what bug that is. Hopefully it's not fatal.
Is it idiocy? Bug of idiocy.
We both got that bug then.
Yeah. Well, we have a very fast push here. Kiyoshima's just going to mow them down. Sixer coming in with the UMP though. Gets a return frag since Scream has also done some damage here. So Chaos absolutely everywhere. Kerrigan and Alu now in an interesting spot. They've got to reclaim the bomb first and foremost. They have well over a minute to play with, so they can take their time. They don't have to go for the bomb immediately. And we'll see ENVYUS reinforcing this position. Sixer's holding the bomb in the forward spot. He gets tagged here, 17 HP. He's likely going to be dying here. They're looking for this angle. In fact, no, maybe they're not. Sixer takes down Kerrigan as well. Alu missing the shot. And there is the last round of the first half going the way of ENVYUS for a 3-round scoreline.
Sixer stepping up massively in that round, netting his team. Round number 3 on the board. Really nice play.
Got himself a star as well.
Himself a star, it's all that matters. Scream doesn't have one. Where are you at now? Headshot percentage doesn't get you stars, does it?
I suppose not.
Just big. Just BDPs.
Just, you know, mouse sponsorships. Your own mouse, it gets you your own mouse, Yanko.
I'll take that. Envy moving into the A site, and they also desperately need this pistol round, but they are against Nico and the remainder of FaZe, and they are receiving headshots in spades. Spades of headshots. Headshots by the spades. Very large spade as well. Giant man spade. Smaller human-sized spade.
Got JCB.
It's a spade you might find in like some kind of, you know, magical worlds where there are giants. Like in Lord of the Rings where those trees are. There's like a tree spade. It's a tree-sized spade.
Magical world where people don't make dumb decisions, James.
Perhaps. I mean, that might require magic. We're only human, Yanko. After all. 13-3, a 10-round lead for FaZe, and Envy are forced to force.
They're not really, they could have equaled.
Well, apparently Scream's ecoing.
Yeah, well. He's pulling a Sixer for easy. Nah, he went for the...
He's like,
Tech
gotcha
9
guys.
armor.
I saw you did in the first half. I'm going to eco now. I'm going to buy.
So only one flash. Going to be interesting to see how ENVYUS plan on winning this round. They do see Kerrigan in Ivy. Ooh. Ooh.
I get the impression that
What's going
you're
on?
losing your mind, Yanko. Welcome.
Slowly but surely.
Welcome. Welcome to
Slowly.
Face It. We lost our minds years ago.
I thought you were going for like a Pulp Fiction reference there somehow, but I couldn't connect it like that. That is a tasty burger. I thought that was coming, but it just the ums just kept coming. It just didn't stop.
I just decided to cast with sounds.
Nice. Well, it's going to be the round shut down by FaZe. An easy anti-force buy for them. Nothing done, no damage done by ENVYUS whatsoever. And having the P90 on Kiyoshima, he doesn't have to go aggressive in this round, but he might do it just for the sake of having a laugh, having some fun with the P90, the run and gun special, as he could go into many positions with it. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with that.
Having a laugh with the lads.
And he's going to go inner, so maybe he'll play in front of the smoke if he throws a smoke or an incendiary. Let's see what he is up to. Is he just going to play
He looks like he's
passively
lagging.
normally?
I do wonder if Kiyoshima shouts lads, lads, lads when he wins rounds at UK lands. Because if he doesn't, then I'm sorely disappointed. Too late to apologize. It's too late. It's 11 rounds. That's actually a common thing, right, in France, ironically. In places where you might have like a disused shoe-making factory, you'll often find kids in there hanging around, bunking off school and smashing glass panes. In small towns in France. My brother was looking at one to potentially buy and turn into a house.
A factory.
Didn't do it. It was a shoe-making factory, yeah.
That would be a big house then.
It would have been a considerably large house, yeah. They have 3 children, so it would have been good. Would have been good, but too much work.
How many children do you have, James?
That ain't my baby, Yanko. That ain't my child. Match point for FaZe. For the FaZe clan, for the clan of FaZe, for the blue, custard, and red, because that yellow is very custard coloured as far as I'm concerned. It's a custard colour. It's a
Custard?
It's a royal blue. It's a custard. You know what custard is?
No.
What?
Okay, well, we'll
oh my god, we need
we'll
to
find
get
you
this
some
man some
custard.
custard.
We'll find
Custard
you
is
some
amazing.
I'd like to learn the tactics first, if that's okay with you. As we see Alu go up the ladder and take Happy down.
Boom. And now Carrigan's going in. He's got the smoke to play off of to get himself a close position. But will he get sprayed through that smoke? He's just going to walk through the smoke.
He got
sprayed
flashed in.
through the smoke.
He got flashed in.
I did not hear the flash. Thank you, Yanko.
You could see the flash. Connor showed it. He realized the best thing to show happening and just weren't paying attention. Then you need to pay more attention.
I'm sorry, Yanko. I'm human.
Keep saying that.
I know. It's only go that excuse only goes so far. Well, it's 2 players left here for ENVYUS. Now, both coming from Ali at this point in time. FaZe have a very good way to deal with this. Just players all over the place, able to all train their aims on that Ali position. And even though there is a trade in frags, oh, what is this? What is that?
What on earth?
That's amazing.
What was that?
Nico saw that he had his knife out. He took mercy on him for